Yo, it's your boy Demon Slayer here, and I'm back with another build video for you guys, okay? Now, I know I've been slacking this past week. I haven't put out a whole lot of videos like I normally do, but I've been trying to figure out my situation. I don't want to get too much into it, what I'm saying, take up too much of your time. All right, but I do apologize for that, and I'm back on business. I'm standing on business, okay? Now, this is going to be my poison build, okay? And the thing about this build, it's okay, I'm still working on it. It's not 100% done yet, but I like where it's heading, okay? And I might just come out with part 2 with the complete build, depending on how well this video does, right? So yeah, man, we're going to go ahead and get started. As always, we're going to go ahead and take a look at my stats here. I'm level 106, so this is going to be, a mid to late game type of build, more than likely late game, you know what I mean? And so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start with vigor. I got 50, mind 13, endurance 26. The reason I have my endurance kind of high, and I'm probably gonna take it higher, is because the weapons I'm using, the dual whips, they use a lot of stamina for some reason. So I need a lot of stamina just so I can be able to attack and then dodge, attack, whatever. Okay, I have 15 in strength, and then I have 40 in dex. And the reason I have 40 because I have 2 talismans boosting my my dex. In reality, it's actually at 30, but because of the 2 talismans, I'm at 40. Okay, and I need that for my whips and stuff. Intelligence at 9 because I'm not using any in sorceries. That should be obvious. And then I have 12 in faith. I put those extra 3 or 4 points into faith because I was planning on using the poison mist incantation, but I decided to change my mind. But it still has 12 points there. You can change that out for something else. I started with the bandit starting class. Yeah, and then I have 30 in arcane because this is a poison build, and I want to build up that poison. Okay, so arcane helps me do that. Okay, moving on. We have my equipment and weapons. All right. Now for my first 2 weapons here, I have 2 different whips. I'm dual wielding whips because it reminds me of like the snake theme. I don't know, it's like snake type thing. You're like wiggling around or whatever, right? So yeah, I have poison on the Urumi whip, and then I have blood on the thorn whip. Okay, so these are my affinities on here. So I'm using bleed and poison, but this build is mostly and primarily built around poison. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna showcase these when we get to them. Now on my right hand, I have the poisonous fang, which is for obvious reasons. Okay, I'm pretty much using this to poison enemies, right? And then I have the lifesteal Asher Warren here, which I'll showcase later in the video. But yeah, it's a pretty dope Asher War. It's not that useful, but it comes in handy sometimes, right? Especially in PvE. PvP, it might be hard to land, but we'll get into that, right? And then I have the coil shield in my left hand, okay? And this is pretty much a dope-ass shield. We're going to get into the showcase, and I'll show you guys why I have that, okay? Now for the equipment, like the gear, as always, you can put whatever you want here. I do anything I think that looks cool or that, fits well with the theme. So you guys can put...
FR.
So yeah, we're going to go ahead and, move on from this part, okay? Yeah, man, I just like the way it looks. It has a lot of green in it. Reminds me of poison. So, So, yeah, looking at my talismans, all right. I have the Prothesis Wear Heirloom, okay. That raises my dex for obvious reason. And then I'm probably going to change out this talisman because this talisman eliminates all sound, so it's harder for enemies to detect you and stuff. But I'm probably going to put the Lord of Blood talisman here. So I can get a damage boost from the bleed effect, right? And for the Kindred of Rot exhalation, anytime poisoning or Scarlet Rot is in the vicinity of me, I get an increase to my damage, which is really good for this build, okay? And then for the last talisman, I have the Millicent's Prothesis, which also raises my dex, and it also raises my attack power with consecutive attacks, which I like a lot. With the whips, the dual whips, I'm doing a lot of attacks. You know what I'm saying? It's a big combo. So the more damage, the better, right? So yeah, this is my gear and talismans and weapons. Now with the showcase, okay. I'm in a different location this time. I know I'm usually at the gate front side of Grace, but I'm gonna go ahead and start it here just so I can show you guys because to be honest, the gate front, you know, the enemies die in one hit, and I'm not gonna be able to show you guys like the combo and shit, right? So yeah, man, we're gonna go ahead and get started with my dual whips, okay? I'm primarily use this on this build. The animation is really fast, and it kind of goes in an AOE around you, which I like, okay? But yeah, the animation is really fast, and you can hit an enemy kind of far away, all right? It's kind of like a mid-range type of weapon. Well, I can hit them from over here. You see that? And as you can see, my talisman is proccing. That's why I'm glowing red right now. Boom. So yeah, man, you see the blood loss there. These guys are immune to poison, so I'm not gonna be able to show that part on these guys, but I'm gonna put a showcase at the end of the video, okay? So don't worry about that. So yeah, man, these weapons are pretty straightforward. We'll go ahead and move on. Okay, so for the Venomous Fang, this weapon is okay. You know, it's like any other fist weapon. But the one thing about this weapon, it applies deadly poison to the enemies, but I can't really showcase it here. But just know it applies poison as well, okay? And the lifesteal Asher War, what it does is you pretty much steal the opponent's life, okay? Pretty dope. Let me see if I can showcase it again. You pretty much sap their life and give it to you, right? So it's like a healing type of Asher War, and you're dealing damage at the same time, which is great. Okay, so if an opponent's close to you like this, boom, you stab it into them and drain them. Okay, so I like this weapon quite a bit. You know, it helps me apply the poison so I can get the damage boost. I like it quite a bit. As you can see, it's pretty fast. Charge R2 is pretty fast. So yeah, man, it's a pretty good weapon overall, okay? For my last weapon, or you know, my shield, I have the coil shield, and pretty much this has a dope Asher War on it. This is why I have it. You pretty much send out a snake and bite the enemy, and it applies poison very fast. I can't really showcase it on these enemies, but you can see the damage. It's not even upgraded all the way, to be honest. None of my weapons are. But yeah, you can hit an opponent from pretty far away, and it almost always instantly procs poison, okay? So that's why I use it. If I can't get poison off with my whips, I usually try to hit them with this. Try to see if I can get it. So yeah, man, I like this shield. It has decent stats. I haven't upgraded it all the way to really tell yet, but as you can see, I can block some things, but it's not the best for blocking. I usually use it for like offensive reasons. But yeah, man, the range on it's pretty good. It comes out pretty fast. I like it. Let me just take care of these guys. So yeah, man, this is my venomous snake poison build. I hope you guys like it. I'll have a bunch of videos on the way, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And also in the comments below, give me build ideas, okay? I can make anything for you guys, all right? Especially anime things. I love anime and manga. So if you guys have any characters you want me to do, just leave build requests in the comments below. And yeah, thanks for watching.